This is the next episode of my XR weekly news, this time with week 11 2024. So guys, the news includes until Thursday, because Thursday in the evening I will be on vacation finally. Yeah, but that doesn't mean you will not see videos. I was very busy and I pre-recorded a lot of cool videos for you when I'm not there. So you will see a video every day, every single day, although I'm not at home. That's pretty cool, right? But the only thing next week, in week 12, there will be no weekly news because I'm not at home, yeah, okay? So that's the only thing, but in week 13 I will be back and then the weekly news will be returned. So, yeah, everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Thank you to my sponsors, Woodghost VR, Open Events, Virtual Escape, Area 1 and Virtual Reality Center Basel. Let's have some fun with the video and let's go.
VoodooDE.
Yeah, I already reported about that, but now we have a clearer view about the new patent of the first Apple Vision Pro controller. And as you can see in this picture here, this is not a gaming controller, it's a stylus, a pencil-like controller. Yeah, and that's interesting because the patent also includes the ways to handle that pencil, and it says it includes swiping, waving, writing, drawing, shaking and rotation motions. Yeah, so that's what you can do. And I think it's clear that this is not a gaming device. You cannot use it as a gaming controller, for example, for shooters. Only for a small rocket launcher, perhaps. But no, it's for work, of course. Yeah, so it's very clear that Apple will not target on gamers also in the future, because I'm pretty sure that this stuff here is for the next generation Apple Vision Pro. They also talk about the wireless charging method, and as it seems, you will be able to snap this pencil on the side of the Apple Vision Pro 2, or how it's called, with a magnetic style, and then it charges. So Apple already has this kind of stuff at, for example, the iPad, where you snap the pen at the iPad and then it's charged. And this works with the Vision Pro as well. But there will also be a charging dock. Looks like this here. And then you can put the pen in and then it charges. But of course, not all patents will result in final products. So most companies get as many patents as possible on the market to make sure if they produce this product, they have this patent. So it's not sure. But I'm really looking forward to that, but don't expect a gaming controller. So last year I reported about 2 games that will be completely removed from the store, from the Meta store. And now there is the time, March 15th, 2024, it will be removed. I'm talking about Bogo, a nice adventure pet simulator, and Dead and Buried. Both parts will be completely removed from the store. So if you didn't download that, if you haven't played it, it's over now. They completely removed it. And this is what I really don't understand. What reason is there to remove a game that's... I think it wasn't really bad. 2 good games or 3 good games. I don't really understand that. I can only imagine there's some problems with license or so. Yeah, but however, they removed it and you will not be able to play it anymore. Also, I heard a rumor about Rick and Morty is in danger about removing from the store, but I'm not sure about that. I just read something about that. But we will see. This is very bad decision, and as developer or Meta, I would do anything to keep the games in stores. But this is the case. So on the next GDC, it could be the case, what nobody expected, and that the new Pico headset will be announced. Yeah, And this is absolutely insane because there was a lot of layoffs at Pico and a lot of problems and no contacts anymore and not many games and so on. But there is a leak from the Chinese social media that shows of the current the next Pico controllers. And as you can see, when I show you the Meta Quest 3 controllers, they look exactly the same. Yeah, they don't have this ring above like Quest 1 or Quest 2. So it's a copy of the Quest 3 controllers. And of course, Pico wants to compete against the Quest 3. And there, I wonder how they will do that, because content is king and Meta has much better store. There's a lot of more content in the Meta store. So the new Pico headset must be better, much better hardware and much better price to compete against the Quest 3. I'm really looking forward to see that. There's some names in the room. They have planned like names like Pico 4S. It could also be Pico 5 or Pico 5 Pro Max, or some names are rumored, but we will see. I'm totally looking forward to that, because I said in the last weeks that if there is no competition of VR headset sellers, that's always bad. So we will see what Pico is bringing. I will report about any news when I see them. So the first standalone AR glasses are announced, and there's already a crowdfunding campaign, and it's called RayNeo X2. And as you can see, everything is included here, battery and so on. You don't need a smartphone, you don't need a PC, you don't need an external computing unit. That's really awesome. And this thing will have micro LED displays. Yeah. The tracking is 3 degrees of freedom, and you will control it with voice, with touch controls, or with a ring. This is a ring with a laser pointer. Yeah. And the processor is the same like the Meta Quest 2. So it's pretty old because the development started years ago. Yeah, and also the resolution is very low. It's 640 by 480. That's ultra low. And this would result in a very bad graphics, but it results in a very small field of view. So if you see the Quest 3 here, yeah, and the Magic Leap 2, I tried the Magic Leap 2 and it has a very small field of view. And the RayNeo X2 even has a much smaller field of view. So this is only for, I think, like a navigation system where you see some arrows or so, not for gaming, not special stuff. But I really want to try it because it's the first standalone AR headset, AR glasses, yeah. So I hope I can try it somewhere. I will report about that. So guys, look at this. There's a new emulator that can emulate old PC games, Windows PC games, to your Meta Quest. And it's called Winlator XR. And it has a flat mode and a VR mode. In the flat mode, the analog stick acts as a mouse cursor. And in the VR mode, your head translates into mouse movement. So you have a 3 degrees of freedom experience. And you can always switch between flat and VR mode. And if you see this here, this is System Shock 2. And they are playing that on the Quest. That's insane, right? Really cool. And I didn't try it for myself, to be honest, yet. I think I can do it after my vacation. No chance to do it now, but it's a really cool thing. And in this article of Mixed, you will find a link that you can try it for yourself. And look at this, there's another Pico news. So there's a new system update and a new PC VR software. So the update has the version 5.90. And the new streaming assistant is now called Pico Connect Beta. And it has now PC and Mac connectivity and better Steam VR streaming. It has low latency hand tracking. The pinch movement is recognized better head movements, better overall performance and quality and so on. And also in the integrated video player, the different formats are recognized automatically now and played correctly. Screencasting in the browser is now with a possible with a URL. Some different bug fixes for Pico 4 and Pico Neo 3 Link. Also a new user interface for the Connect software and super resolution support. Yeah, and this is cool. So I didn't expect that Pico is coming back. I mean, it's a good sign. I would really love that Pico is coming back. And yeah, this is a good sign, I would say. Let's check out the releases this week. On Steam we have VR House's Glass Apartment. This is, you can visit and walk through an apartment in high resolution. Then Endless Wonder VR. This is a puzzle platformer in a fantasy magic world. Then Paint the Town Red. This is a brutal melee game in different time periods and also different locations. Astro Chef. Yeah, you are a chef in the space, a cooking adventure. Then also on the Quest, Paint the Town Red, and Humanity. This is a puzzle game. It's a little bit like Lemmings or so. And on PlayStation VR 2, Cube VR, a really nice Minecraft-like game, very high resolution, good graphics. Little Cities Bigger, a town building simulator, and Stilt is a VR platformer in a fantasy world. So these were the releases this week. And let's check out the sales this week. On Steam we have Thief Simulator VR. As the name says, you have to break into houses and steal stuff. 73% off. Townsman VR, a game like Populous or Black and White. It's 75% off. Zero Caliber VR, a nice shooter. 64% off. Then on the PlayStation VR 2, Gorn, very brutal melee game, 50% off. Very Bad Dreams, absolutely insane horror game, 25%. Sega My Shadows, a small adventure, 50% off. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, 50% off. The Room VR Dark Matter escape room game is 45% off. Ghost Signal, a strategy space game, 40% off. And also Townsman VR on the PlayStation VR 2, 50% off. So I'm off to my vacation now, guys. Next week, as I said, there's no weekly news, but I promise there will be a lot of videos. Yeah, when I'm not there, I'm good prepared. So I hope you liked the video. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE